Welcome to week 2 of the lock-in, everyone. So week 1, you got through it. We opened up a school community, and so many of you opened up your school communities. I'm so proud of you. That is a big step, because doing that, you're committed. That taking action on that one thing, whether you knew the answer to what it will be, how you'll do things, it's irrelevant. Taking action and opening up your own school community means you're taking this seriously. So if you haven't already done that, please, please, please start taking this seriously. Open up your own school community. Follow these posts every single Monday that I'm going to be posting. And after the end of the year, you will have something to show for it. As long as you show up, you take accountability, and you do the steps. And no, this isn't a course. It's not a course. And I'm certainly not going to be posting every single day telling you exactly what to do, because that defeats the whole point. There's many people in this community with different types of businesses, different niches. I couldn't possibly give you the ins and outs daily of exactly what to do unless I was working with you on your business, if that makes sense. So week 2 on the lock-in, what are we going to talk about today? So this week, I want you all to learn, apply, and share. If you've seen my TikToks before, you know that that is something I go on about all the time, and it is the core foundation of everything I've done over the past 12, 13, 14, 15 months, however many months. All right, so this is what I want you to concentrate on this week. So most of you have come from the course reselling world with fake income claims and zero value. That's not your fault, but that's just how it is. What I'm teaching you is simple. It's not easy, but it is simple, so don't overcomplicate it, okay? However, unlike a lot of you wouldn't want to hear this, but there's no magic funnels or make 10K in 10 days, okay? This is how to build something properly and real. So yes, it's going to be hard work, but yes, it's going to be worth it. So the core problem we have, you can't teach what you haven't done. Ta-da! Like, you cannot possibly teach something or sell something to someone about something you have not done yourself. And that is the core problem of the reselling world. I am not against, FYI, disclaimer, I'm not against reselling courses. I'm not against being an affiliate for things. Like, that is something that millionaires have made their money doing. However, there's ways to market this shit, and that space is dirty, so we don't like it. So over here, you can't teach what you haven't done, right? You can't sell solutions to problems you've never solved. And if you don't know what to sell, in big, bold, capital letters, learn something. Learn something. You don't have to be an expert. You just have to learn something. Right? Learn, apply, share. That is where this framework comes in. So learn, pick any skill, anything. Oh, I've spelled school wrong there. How to get confident on camera. You've started posting, now you've been posting for a week. Are you more confident on camera? All right, talk about it. How did you get over that? What did you do to get over that, right? Any tactics, any strategies? School setup. Everyone who's set up your school already. How have you found it? Is it simple? Have you done more than the basic setup, or is it just the basic setup? Even the basic setup, you could show someone how to do, right? TikTok creation. You've made a TikTok video. There is someone out there who hasn't made a TikTok video yet and needs you to explain to them how to do it. Sounds simple, because it is. Canva basics, creating your first digital product in Canva. Content batching. Are you creating your content all in one go because you don't have much time to do it in? How are you doing that? What are your tactics behind it? Learn how to make a digital product, right? That's one. And then show someone how to make the digital product. Very, very simple. You apply it, you use it yourself. You get results first, document everything. You share it you help others by sharing that. And I want you to help 5 people in your community and document it on TikTok. So document everything you're learning on TikTok. Point people into the direction of your community, either in your link in bio or DM them the link and tell them to copy and paste the link. If you say, I don't want anyone commenting on here, so what do we say if we haven't got our link in bio? Get them to your school community. You can message them and tell them to go to school and find your community. Like, there's so many ways you could get people to your school. Just be proactive about it, right? Just be proactive. And then document it, and when you have 5 people in there, help them do the same thing. All right? Just for a little example of how to do this, I'm doing this right now. What I'm learning how to run profitable challenges that convert to sales, right? How I'm applying it. This lock-in challenge you're in right now, right, is my testing ground. I'm testing it. I'm winging this. I have a plan. I have a strategy from all the information that I've learned from other communities, right? And now I'm thinking, how can I adjust that and apply it to my situation and my niche? And this is what I'm doing, right? The lock-in challenge was in another niche. I think it started out as the fitness niche. I'm like, how can I change that and apply it here? Okay. And then how can I combine that with school? How can I combine that with a challenge I run inside school, a free challenge, so that later down the line, it can convert to sales, right? How I will share this, eventually this will become a module inside my paid course when I launch it. Simple, right? It's a long road. It's a long road. I'm not bashing up any course here, right? Another live example, I'm learning recording techniques for digital products and testing equipment. Trust me, I'm testing so much equipment, so many softwares, formats, delivery methods on my own products, right? That's going to be another module for the course, how to create professional product content and different ways that you can deliver them, right? You're literally watching me build modules for my paid course in real time. So that's a live example of how to do it. Your first digital product, something you just learn. My first digital product was how to create your first digital product. And it was a low ticket on how to do it. Sounds simple, right? And I gave 400 away of those for free, by the way, just so you know. But that's what it was. And then I started making money. It was low ticket, started making money off of it. And then I added the modules on how to make money from it, how it works, right? The knowledge around how this digital product, this info business works, right? And how other people can get started. So that's what I did. It could be a 30 to 60 minute teaching either as well. It could be, you can deliver it in so many different ways, okay? It has to have a clear before or after result. So you could do it, ask AI. You can have like a training, a video training. It can be an ebook, a step-by-step guide to make sure it is step-by-step, right? Dead simple, okay? And a £7 to $4 or whatever, £7 to £47 price point. So try it, test it. Your first product, it doesn't matter how simple it is. If it has a clear before and after result, you can sell it, okay? And this is how I want you to incorporate your school communities. Inside your community, you give tips, Q&A, ask so many questions that you are constantly in there just pecking people's heads. Ask questions. Don't just broadcast information. Don't just do value posts. Get involved in the conversation. Ask questions. And if there's no one being active in your community, DM them. DM them and ask questions. Start the conversation, right? Live help, accountability. You just have to be super proactive right at the beginning when your community is small, all right? If your community is small, don't just post every day. This isn't social media. You have to get other people to engage. You have to get other people to post on there. So DM them. Respond to their posts if they're already posting. And the way you do it is respond to their post with a question. Acknowledgement, question. Acknowledgement, question. Acknowledgement, question. That is how you get long threads, right? And the easiest way, if you do insist on posting value posts daily or whatever you're doing, or you shouldn't be doing them daily, but maybe every other day or every third day, the easiest way to actually get responses is to have fun with it. Have fun with it. Ask a question about something they've done in their past. For example, one of my best performing threads in school was, what was your first crazy side hustle? I'll go first. Another one was, using gifts only. How are you feeling today? Or no, another one of my best performing ones was using gifts only. How do you feel about your first ever TikTok post? And that was hilarious. Everyone was just crying, laughing on that thread. So get creative, have fun with it. Stop taking it so seriously. You've got to start enjoying it. So to get people, if you have 5 or more members in your community, you can get every single one of those people posting. If you DM them, if they've ghosted you, you DM them. You post in there asking questions, and then any sign of activity from other members, you make sure that you respond to them immediately with an acknowledgement, or if they've asked a question, you answer the question and then ask a question back. Okay? So when your community is small, you have to be proactive and creative, okay? And have fun with it. And then the thing that you start selling eventually is your paid product, which is the implementation, the systems, the templates, the direct access to you. And that is the thing that's going to be the $7 or £7, right? Or £47. My first one, I think I started selling it at £37 and I increased it to $47. But any price is a price, right? At this stage, you just have to be proactive and learn something. Get obsessed with the process. Get obsessed with the journey, not the results, not the outcome, all right? You have to get obsessed with learning, trying, experimenting, implementing, right? And then sharing it. Get obsessed with the idea of doing that day in, day out. This is not a quick fix. This is actually how you get good at something, okay? So this week's challenge, I want you to pick one skill to learn. Learn and implement over 7 days. Document daily on TikTok. And I mean it, document it. Help 5 people inside your community and start planning your first product, or brainstorming, right? And if this really isn't getting the brain cogs turning, then go and have a brain dump, a trauma dump, a life dump with ChatGPT. Because if you're not using these tools to help you get out of that that flat line in the brain. There's a flat line, and we all have it sometimes where we're like, oh my God, I just don't even know. You're soaking up all this information and we're flatlining, yeah? Get to ChatGPT, ask it questions. Tell it everything you need to know about your skills, your life, your knowledge, your goals, what you think you want to do. Go and ask ChatGPT, ask for ideas, right? So use AI, okay? So the key message for this week is stop waiting to be an expert, be one step ahead. Learn something, apply it, and share it. Stop messing about now. Community question, right? What I want you all to do on this post is share what skill you will learn this week. And it can be either the most basic thing. Let's keep it simple, by the way, because, I'm assuming most of us are beginners in here. So let's keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate things for yourself. Keep it simple and achievable within the next 7 days, and you're going to document it. Whatever it is, I want you to comment on this post what it is. So any questions about this week's challenge, let me know, but hopefully this will sort you all out for this next week. Then next week, I'm going to do a whole video about school community engagement and growth and growth and best practices. English, Anna. So enjoy this week. You're all smashing it out the park. Week 2, we're only in week 2. So if you're running out of steam, hopefully this will give you get you a little bit moving, okay? So I'll see you next week. This is a weekly check-in. I want you all to check in below, tell us what you've been doing, and then tell us what you're going to learn this week, okay? So bye-bye.